Welcome back.
Nick and Lex here.
Hey everyone.
How's it going, guys? So tonight we're gonna delve down to the Ozarks, into the South.
The
right?
Ozarks aren't in the South.
What?
The Ozarks are like up like Missouri area. So they're nowhere in the South. But
Okay.
This is a request for our dear friend Scott. This is his Dan request for this month. So thank you very, very much for this. And I know you changed out from another artist to this. This is going to be Colorado Song. And for those of you who don't know, we live in Colorado, and Scott obviously had that in mind, and we're going to be going on a trip. So he said this would be good to kind of keep you at your roots of the Rocky Mountains. So
yeah, we're gonna go from the Rocky Mountains to the Alps of Bavaria. And we're going to visit Munich, and it's going to be awesome. But yeah, this is the band called the Ozark Mountain Daredevils.
Yes.
This is from 1973.
Yes.
And like Alexia just mentioned, Colorado Song.
Colorado Song. I love the album cover. It looks like a quilt of some sort.
Oh, yeah.
And then the kind of logo in the middle looks like a sticker that I would have on my water bottle or something. I love it. And thank you so much, Scott, for all of your support. You did say this was a lesser known band or song,
fine by us.
Which is great. So if everyone else that's watching if this is your first time, let us know what you think, and let's enjoy this together.
Let's go.
Yes.
Here we go. Colorado Song, and boom.
I'm going back to Colorado. Rolling down the highway, just my life to carry. It's written in the wind again. I will drink from the river that runs down from the mountain. Just my life returning. I feel it in the wind again.
Wow.
I don't know what to say.
I like
it's
it.
beautiful.
I agree. Like, first impressions are, it's very like
Nostalgic?
yes, very nostalgic, and kind of like hippie-ish flower power. You know, they were in that time, and it just feels also very Americana.
Yeah,
Very
totally.
of that sound with the double voice kind of harmonizing and the two guitars.
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds so beautiful. It reminds me a little bit of that Led Zeppelin approach that they did on Going to California.
Yes. Yes.
But I love the voices. It reminds me of like Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Exactly.
You know, that, like you said, the Americana, and beautiful. It's just like, this is what I would listen to if we would move to, I don't know, like to Oregon or
just driving
Florida.
down the
I would be
roads.
like, I want to go back to Colorado immediately. But for those of you who ever lived here, I'm sure you live here still, because who leaves Colorado?
Well, they say, the legend, that Colorado's kind of like a vortex, and it even happened to me. I grew up in Colorado, and then I left for many years, and then I came back, and I lived in other states, I lived in other cities, countries, and I came back here, and now we're here together, and I love it here. It's very beautiful. It's got a little bit of everything, and the people are nice and, you know, like-minded, and it just feels very like you're in touch with nature. And if you're
Very
not,
much.
you can drive 15 minutes and you will be.
Especially where we live, you know, we literally drive 5 minutes away, and we're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, and we don't live in the mountain or anything. We live
But we can be in the
a
mountains.
suburb. Yeah.
Yeah, we can be in the mountains in like 10 minutes or be in the middle of nowhere. It's beautiful.
At least find a creek somewhere
Yeah.
or a nice little area.
And it's just like the air here, you know, is wonderful. It is a bit thinner, of course, you know, you have to get used to it, but I think I love it how it feels.
Yeah.
Like, because when we go to sea level, it's nice and you can run, you know, a marathon and nothing happens. But here it is still nice that you have to kind of like, you have to work for your air a little bit, you know, and I think it's very healthy. There was this story when we went to the Stanley Hotel that the owner of the Stanley Hotel came here with, like, I think tuberculosis, and because of the air, you know, he cured himself. So that speaks volumes.
Yeah, it does. It is very good, and it does build that endurance. You know, like athletes come here to train.
Yeah.
Just because if they can train at this level, then when they go to sea level,
they're like, let's get it on.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, Colorado's a beautiful place. This is a wonderful song.
It is.
It goes with that bohemian vibe that Colorado has.
And I can only imagine how Colorado looked like in 73.
Yeah.
I mean, you were here in the early 2000s, right?
Yes.
And there was nothing.
Right now, where we are, there was nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
So it was just Denver and then, you know, little kind.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's getting bigger. And of course, a lot of people are moving here because it's very, I think, open, you know. But yeah, it's just wonderful because the 4 seasons are so important to both of us. And we lived in a climate where there was just one season, which is summer. Like
year round,
forever, you know.
But
in Mexico.
you also grew up in Germany having the seasons.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm back in my natural habitat.
Yeah.
I never have dry skin. It's like I was born here because it's very similar to Munich. The height, the air. So
I do have a little skin kind of problem sometimes, but because I was born in a hot, humid climate. So, but yeah, let's keep going.
Let's continue.
Thank you for listening to us, and let's see.
We made the video like double length, just talking about. But I mean, it is about Colorado. You might better, you know, find out a little bit.
Yes.
Here we go.
Oh, that's nice.
Superb.
Yes, yes, great choice.
Superb, man. I love that heaviness at the end. I did not expect
I
it.
did not expect that either.
That it was gonna get heavier. Oh my god, they're on tour on July 1st. This is like a new feature
I love. Oh yeah.
where you can see when they're on tour and where.
Cool.
So July 1st in
Nashville, then Cincinnati. They're not coming here,
Oh,
but
it's a small tour. It's a short
I
tour.
absolutely loved it.
This
Like
was a
you said, I was
killer
not
song.
expecting that heaviness at the end. I also forgot to mention during the first pause that I enjoyed how the bass was present throughout the song. Like I think we both did this at the same time at one point, and then in the second half, it was there,
Yeah,
like very much so.
It almost sounded like a fretless. Do you remember that part where when I was like doing this?
Yes.
He was like playing a little solo, not
Yeah.
very, but
Mhm.
yeah.
Wonderful.
What a great choice.
I really like this track.
And that this, I can't, so the fact that this band is not well known is a crime.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope through this video, you know, a lot of people, I'm sure there's a lot of people who know this,
Yes.
but
And support the bands, you know, look for their CDs, purchase them, see if they're in tour in your city, go watch them. And, you know, now with the digital era of music, it is very important to support these bands that are not as well known. So I think we should definitely listen to this song on our way back from our trip, like on the plane back from Munich.
Yes.
And yeah, because this really does give you that feel of just being home and being in a place that is beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, it inspires
Totally.
that. So thank you, Scott. It was a very, very thoughtful request. I want to hear from all of you. What did you think of this track? Had you heard it before? Where was the first time that you heard it? Etc. etc. What does it mean to you? We love sharing with all of you, and we hope to see you all in the next video.
thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.